Rock am Ring 2025. It's the 40th anniversary of Rock am Ring, and I'm very, very proud to have both For My Valentine here, Padge and Jamie. Thank you for being here.
Nice one, man. Cheers. You.
How is it going? You're right now on the tour. I've seen you like 2 days ago on the Mystic Festival, and now Rock am Ring. How is it?
That's been going great. Like I said, it's the first bunch of festivals of the June tour that we're doing. We just come back off a massive US tour. Yeah. Like 7.5 weeks in America. So we haven't had much time off, but it's good to be back doing the European festivals.
Yeah. And you played the Poison anniversary tour.
Yeah.
And you were totally focused on the record. So you played the whole record in total without much interruption in between or something else, just play the record. And right now, I saw you played a lot of songs from that tour, but not everything. I also have the feeling like there are spots on the festival tour in which is also featured for the Poison tour. Am I right?
Yeah, there's a few festivals like a Poison.
They sort of announcing our slot as the 20th anniversary of the Poison. So it's full set front to back.
And do you want to add some more songs because it's a festival, or do you really want to play the Poison?
We play the Poison in full from in order of the track listing on the album, from start to finish. And then if there's more time. It's usually about 60 minutes. If there's more time, we'll do, add a few more songs at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the most probably have is 75 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 or 3 songs after the full Poison. And that's it, yeah.
But that's
full production.
That's a lot. That's
whole shebang. It's good.
That's amazing. I think you played Rock am Ring the first time 2006. Now, I know that because I've been there as a fan. And now it's like nearly 20 years later. You had the luck playing 2006 with a lot of buzz, which came out with the Poison 1 year before, and now it's way bigger. So how is this feeling for you, like playing this festival for the 4th time, I guess?
More than that, eh?
It's more than that, yeah.
So this will be 5.
Yeah. It's great. We love playing this festival. It's huge, and it's awesome. Germany has been really good for us over the years, and it's always an honor to play this festival. It's massive, and we really enjoy it. Well organized, and always been really good to us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Every time we come here, it's we're not just saying this. It's just awesome to keep coming back and playing this festival. It's such a legendary. Like I was speaking to someone the other day. Like remember the old MTV2 when you used to watch the Rock am Ring on back home, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and. It just brings back all that memory, and of like the older bands when they first started playing here. So to keep continuing playing this, like every 2 to 3 years, we keep coming back it's just awesome.
And you're part of the history, like playing the first time in 2006. So that's definitely half of the time Rock am Ring is existing.
Yeah,
that's
there we are.
Pretty cool for you.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thinking about the production, as I mentioned, I've seen you on the Mystic Festival. Was a very cool production. But I have the feeling like this in modern metal music, the production value is so high, and it's getting higher and higher. Yesterday, Bring Me the Horizon played their headline show with everything: fire, lasers, fireworks, CO2 shooters, and everything. Do you think there is something you never added before on your tour, or is something you want to add to a production in future, or is there something you really would like to do, perhaps?
Production-wise, we'll pretty much go for whatever sort of our budget is. Obviously, with a headliner spot, you get more sort of choice to
bring that production.
Yeah. Nothing's cheap these days, and the cost of touring is very, very expensive, and it's constantly going up. Unfortunately, but we throw a lot into our live show, and the production value is very important to us to put on a good show for the fans, and for the viewing sort of content and stuff like that.
Who in your band is thinking about production in your band?
It's pretty much Matt's vision, but he does talk to us a lot about it, and this conversations had and stuff like that. He talks to the crew about it, see what we can do here, what we can do there. We look beyond our band as well and look at other band productions, see how they are doing it and stuff. Maybe things will work for us, etc. But for the most part, we put as much as we can in and some more. Yeah.
So there's nothing you would like to, you would say, this is something we really would like to do and we've never done it before?
I think it's just every like tour cycle we do, I think as a band, we want to step our game up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like on this run, we would bring in the screens and like the footage and stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I think it's just every album cycle we do, we just want to keep stepping it up. Do you know what I mean? And as Padge was saying, now it's all down to budgets as well. Like, you know, it's the cost on things, and it does cost a lot for a band to bring this scale of a production. Do you know what I mean? On stage. So if it fits in and it makes sense, do you know what I mean? Like, I think, you know, we'd want to throw the kitchen sink at the every time we you know, step up and release a new album. But I don't know, who knows? See what the next cycle brings. But I'm sure, you know, we're at this level now. We got to keep, you know, raising the bar. Do you know what I mean? And you know, hopefully we'll be headlining these festivals in the next couple of years. Do you know what I mean? So
then we can throw the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you want to work on new music. Matt also mentioned that in our last interview for a print magazine, and we're right now, I guess, in the process. Am I right?
Yeah, demo stages, but there's a lot of music written. We're going to finish off this month of the festival cycle, have a short break, and then get straight back into it, do some more writing. It's all music at the moment, but there's a lot of demos done. I think we're going to continue to write and then see where we are after that, you know, to get in and start recording the album. But yeah, it's all music at the moment, all demo stages, so we'll see. But it's gonna be interesting.
No, absolutely. I think the aim is for like next summer to release a new record. By next summer. Do you know what I mean? So I think we got quite a bit of work to do, but that's our goal, you know.
Yeah, but we got a good head start at the moment. But hopefully there'll be new music beginning of next year. So yeah, we got a long way to go yet. But we're gonna concentrate on the album and get out as quick as we can next year.
What can we expect? Still progress in the For My Valentine sound?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You're always changing your sound, you're always evolving. So is there some influence or something, would you say, okay, I think this might be this and that, the next record, harder, more, I don't know, different styles?
I think it's going to be the traditional Bullet sound, you know, that we've got a formula and we know that it works, you know, that's our identity, I guess. But we're definitely going to do something different. It's definitely heavy as hell. It's very different to what we've done in the past, which is, you know, like you just said, we strive to not make the same record twice and push our boundaries and stuff like that. But sounding very different at the moment. But it's definitely going to have the usual, you know, Bullet signature sort of moves and stuff.
Where does the ideas come from? So is it just like, I want this, or is it sometimes, sometimes you discover new music or old music and say, you know what, I think this is like a vibe I want to bring in. Or
I think especially on these new, the demos, there's been a lot of experimental with different tunings, a lot lower tuning that the band hasn't explored in before. So that's definitely going to be a nod to the heavy the next album is going to be, you know.
Yeah.
So like I said, it is kind of still, there's a lot of demos, but it's still early days as well.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be heavy and sick. That's what I can say.
Yeah. It's keeping it up there with, you know, keeping it modern, keeping it contemporary. It's not, you know, we're not going old school as such. It's you know, very, very sort of frontline on the modern contemporary side of things. So yeah, like you said, we're not going to revisit anything we've done before, but it's definitely going to have the signature stuff.
Yeah.
But definitely a new sound.
That sound, I mean, that totally makes clear. Totally makes sense, because you had the Poison anniversary.
Yeah.
So now you want to do something else.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is, like you say, you want to have a modern sound. You want to evolve the sound. I have the feeling that especially in metalcore, there is like a big revival coming up with smaller bands, younger bands, playing the sound which was very popular in between 2002 and 2006 or 7. How do you see that as like me, or would you say there is no?
Yeah, it's alive and well. You know, it's there's a plethora of bands doing that sort of stuff. You know, and us as well. And you know, it's a very successful genre of music. But you know, being should I say, like, sort of being at the forefront of the metalcore scene and stuff like that, then, you know, we got a responsibility as well to keep pushing the envelope and you know,
keep evolving ourselves, innit?
Try newer things and see where it goes from there, you know. But the scene is alive and well, and it's doing really good.
And and you're doing it really, really good. And thanks for doing this.
Of course, man.
Thanks, and also thanks for this interview. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
That was For My Valentine Rock and Ring 2025. Thank you very much.